Playful mouthing is usually less painful than more serious aggressive biting. It's important to help your dog learn to curb his mouthy behavior. There are various ways to teach this lesson, some better than others. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are learning about how to stop puppy bites. Bite inhibition. Bite inhibition refers to a dog's ability to control the force of his mouthing. When you play with your dog, let him mouth on your hands. Continue play until he bites especially hard. When he does, immediately give a high-pitched yelp as if you're hurt and let your hand go limp. This should startle your dog and cause him to stop mouthing you, at least momentarily. If yelping seems to have no effect, you can say "too bad" or "you blew it" in a stern voice instead. Praise your dog for stopping or for licking you. Then resume play. If your dog bites you hard again, yelp again. Repeat these steps no more than 3 times within a 15-minute period. If you find that yelping alone doesn't work, you can switch to a timeout procedure. Timeouts are often effective for curbing mouthy behavior in adolescent and adult dogs. When your dog delivers a hard bite, yelp loudly. Then, when he startles and turns to look at you or looks around, remove your hand. Either ignore him for 10 to 20 seconds, or if he starts mouthing on you again, get up and move away for 10 to 20 seconds. If necessary, leave the room. After the short timeout, return to your dog and encourage him to play with you again. It's important to teach him that gentle play continues but painful play stops. As those disappear, do the same for his next hardest bites and so on until your dog can play with your hands very gently, controlling the force of his mouthing so that you will feel little or no pressure at all. What to do next? Substitute a toy or chew bone when your dog tries to gnaw on fingers or toes. If your dog gets all riled up when you pet him, distract him by feeding him small treats from your other hand. This will help your dog get used to being touched without mouthing. Encourage non-contact forms of play, such as fetch and tug of war rather than wrestling and rough play with your hands. Once your dog can play tug safely, keep tug toys in your pocket or in a place where you can easily access them. If he starts to mouth you or bites you at your feet and ankles, you can immediately redirect him to the tug toy. Ideally, he'll start to anticipate and look for a toy when he feels like mouthing. Teach your dog impulse control with specific exercises such as sit, wait, and leave it. Provide plenty of interesting and new toys and things to choose so that your dog will play with them instead of gnawing on you or your clothing. Provide plenty of opportunities for your dog to play with other friendly, vaccinated dogs. He can expend a lot of his energy playing with them and have less need to play roughly with you. Use a timeout procedure just like the one described before, but change the rules a little. Instead of giving your dog timeouts for hard biting, start to give him timeouts every time you feel his teeth touch your skin. Alternatively, you can keep a leash attached to your dog when you're around to supervise him. Let the leash drag on the floor. Instead of leaving the room when your dog mouths you, you can immediately take hold of his leash and calmly lead him to a quiet area. When you get there, tether him to a heavy piece of furniture or put him behind a baby gate to confine him. Then leave the area or turn your back to your dog for the brief timeout. When the timeout is over, untie him or release him and resume whatever you were doing. If a timeout isn't viable or effective, consider using a taste deterrent. Spray the deterrent on areas of your body and clothing that your dog likes to mouth before you start interacting with him. If he mouths you or your clothing, stop moving and wait for him to react to the bad taste of the deterrent. Praise him lavishly when he lets go of you. Apply the deterrent to your body and clothes for at least 2 weeks. After 2 weeks of being punished by the bitter taste every time he mouths you, your dog will likely learn to inhibit his mouthy behavior. A word of caution: the following technique should only be used as a last resort, only if nothing else has worked. Carry a small can of peppermint or spearmint breath spray in your pocket so that it's always handy. The instant your dog starts to mouth you, yell "ouch" and squirt a short burst of the breath spray directly into your dog's mouth. If you're uncomfortable using punishment and can't implement it quickly and without struggling with your dog, it's best to seek professional help. Because mouthing issues can be challenging to work with, don't hesitate to enlist the help of a certified professional dog trainer. General precautions to keep in mind. Avoid waving your fingers or toes in your dog's face or slapping the sides of his face to entice him to play, which will encourage your dog to bite your hands and feet. Do not discourage your dog from playing, as it builds a strong bond between a dog and his human family. You want to teach your dog to play gently rather than not at all. Avoid jerking your hand or feet away from your dog when he mouths. It's much more effective to let your hands or feet go limp so that they aren't so much fun to play with. Slapping or hitting dogs for playful mouthing can cause them to bite harder. Avoid scruff shaking, whacking your dog on the nose, sticking your fingers down his throat, and all other punishments that might hurt or scare him. That's all for today. I hope this video finds you well. Until next time. Thank you.